Everybody, this is Intuitive Anthony. A little confusing with the time slots because I'm trying to navigate my life, Lamont's life. He's getting ready to get his prosthetic leg. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for showing up. It's Intuitive Anthony. Yeah, I was going to be at 4 o'clock, but Lamont had an appointment after the amputation because of COVID. He had his leg amputated. And the scheduling conflicts and difficulties are at an all-time high. Because you know when you're getting ready for a divine appointment from God, there are going to be some difficulties that the enemy is going to throw at you just to take you off your square. Just like his children, the narcissists. I want to thank y'all guys for being here. I'm going to wait till some people show up in the room, and we're going to get at it. But Nikki sent me a picture of a video. She was watching my videos at home. Thank you, Nikki, for supporting the channel. And there was some orbs in her house while the video was going on the TV. And that's just the Holy Spirit moving with content that God approves of, because a lot of us have been kept deprived of this information for so long. This video content is for chosen ones, guys. We have to accept them. We have to embrace this win. That's what the video is about. It's about embracing the win that you have received, that God has given you, and handling yourself accordingly so that you do not squander the blessing God has coming for you. Because a lot of people get right to the end zone of all that oppression that they've had to go through, and they allow themselves to buckle under that pressure, and that's nothing more than the enemy wants is that. So I'm waiting for some people to come in. Thank you guys for showing up. But Nikki, thank you for that video, because I did watch it, guys. But she had orbs in her house while she was watching the video content I made. Another thing, guys, I want to thank Llewellyn, another one. She contributed to the channel again. And what's up, Miss Choi? Thank you for being here. Llewellyn contributed to the channel. I want to say thank you. Big props. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Linda as well. Thank you so much. You are not unnoticed. You are not unnoticed. I appreciate that. Cheryl, thank you too for the super chat. And no, Cheryl did a contribution. I'm sorry. She did the cash out. Cheryl, I appreciate it. The super chat was from Purpose Driven by Peace. I want to give y'all props for that because I appreciate that. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App information is in the description. There's also super chats available. Unguarded Hour, what's up? I also made you and Miss Choi. Miss Choi, I don't know why I keep saying Choi. Miss Choi, my moderators. Just in case we get some of them trolls in here or some of them bugs that we might need to spray for, I'll let y'all do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate y'all, and I know that y'all will do right by us. So I'm all good on this end. But I appreciate y'all offering to do that, because you know the vermin is everywhere. So I'm just waiting for some more people, but we're starting to get up there. But this video, guys, is for my chosen ones. It's always for my chosen ones. Also, before I begin, remember that video I was telling y'all about? Where I started to tie in Club Shay Shay with Cat Williams and Monique and Taraji P. Henson, talking about the horrifying experience she experienced while making The Color Purple. And it all has to do with Oprah and these big wigs in Hollywood who are being exposed the same way us chosen ones are exposing these narcissists in our lives and removing ourselves away from these toxic individuals so that we can get what God is blessing us with without these dogs trying to feed off of a bowl that does not belong to them, because they will do it. That video, I made the first part of it. It's like 10 minutes long, guys. I'm going to upload it. It's already done. The editing is already done. I'll upload it after the live. So after this live, you will be able to go in and see that video. It's one part of maybe many, because it's a lot of information in those lives. So if you want to check that out, it will be on the channel, guys. But this one is embracing the win that you have over the narcissist, because they don't tell us jack as chosen ones. They keep us in the dark, because evil can only thrive when it's done under the cover of darkness. We all know this. So they're not going to tell us what the game is. They knew they were narcissists from a long time ago. They knew they were narcissists. We didn't know. So we kept giving our empathy and our love to these people, hoping that they will change and see the person we think they can be. That was the hook. Once you realize that they made a deal with a demon for this, didn't get a mansion, didn't get a Bugatti, didn't get a Ferrari, didn't get a Porsche. All they got was a lifetime of tormenting good people. Is that a good deal for your eternal soul? No. Anybody in their right mind would say no. But that's how unintelligent and dense they are up there. And now they're going to spend an eternity in hell rotting for this stupidness. And the main thing was you. And they didn't even get you. And you, as a chosen one, are going to be the one to put their ass under. So from here on out to the day they reach their deathbed, they living in regret. They're living in regret for opportunities and people and situations that they squandered because they made this tie to this demon that told them a lie and they believed it. But doesn't the Bible say that the devil is a liar? He's the father of lies. So how can they say they did not know? No, what they want you to do is continue to feel sorry for them, but they made their bed. They got a lie in it. But this is about embracing the win, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, share it with people, guys, that may need it. But again, you got to have the power of positive reinforcement. What you got to realize is that throughout your life as a chosen one, you have been constantly attacked and talked to negatively about. And people have moved against you in a negative fashion, hoping to break your will, hoping to break your fight. But we, as chosen ones, are alchemists to the 100th power, because we took that negative garbage they spewed at us and we turned it around. We turned it around and made it work for us. We made that negativity work for us. And we've been doing it our entire lives. And they know that. They know that. But all we got to do is stay on the course. Stay the course. I mean, some days you just don't feel like dealing with their crap. But with these boundaries and no contact in place, you don't have to deal with them at all. But remember to keep telling yourself positive reinforcements. Because if you ever notice that narcissists, when they're around chosen ones, they always got something negative in their mouth. They always got something bad to say. They always got this toxic energy where, woe is me, it's a pity party. It's a pity party all the time. So by us being positive and staying positive, we are transmuting that garbage they putting out into the world. We're transmuting it. They can't get away with that with us. Because we can take their negativity and make it a positivity. And that's what pisses them off most. Because a lot of people will start to believe the lies that these narcissists spin out of their mouth. But everybody that can talk shouldn't be talking. And I know y'all seen that on TikTok videos and stuff where the person is on there, but they lip syncing the words to somebody else's video. Nothing pisses me off more. You do not have an original thought in your mind. You're trying to come across as the appearance of holy, as prophetic, but you're not. What's up, 5150 TV? Thank you for being here. See, that's what they do. You got to be mindful of people like this. When they on TikTok and they lip syncing the words to somebody else's video, that's another mask they wearing. That's another mask they wearing. God didn't give them that word. They liked the word and chose to put it in their own mouth through somebody else's voice because they're not touched by the Creator. So a lot of people see that the chosen ones are becoming a thing and people are starting to identify with it. But they always want to be a part of a group. Narcissists love to be clicked up. They've always been clicked up. They are nothing without those people giving them positive reinforcements, validation for the human garbage dispenser that they are. That's what it comes down to. They've always been this way. So these are the clues and the signs that you should look for. But guys, if you want to see how this chosen one content really applies to Hollywood and the world around you, check out this video. It's only part one. It's coming out after I get offline because I got to do some tags and get some stuff out there for you. But this will show you by using celebrities as an example of what we talk about in these videos. Because if you read between the lines, chosen ones are really good at that. Because people act one way in public, but a narcissist is a completely different damn animal behind closed doors, and we all know that. So for those people who are not aware of what we went through or what we are going through, on what kind of people we are removing, this is going to be very eye-opening. This is going to be very eye-opening because we need to raise God's army. We're not walking around here like we're going to be here forever. That's what narcissists do. They walk around here doing whatever they want to do, thinking they're going to be here forever, until that day the hat man shows up to collect them. Then it ain't funny no more, but by then it's too late. You spent a lifetime doing wickedness. So you got to drink from that cup that you wanted that chosen one to drink from. But again, thank you, Llewellyn, Linda, Cheryl, and Purpose Driven by Peace for the contributions. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down below. We also have Super Chats. But this is Embracing the Win. So your positive reinforcement, your positive mindset, your positive thinking, you know it manifests in the spirit before it comes out in reality. So you can see why some of these narcissists are constantly losing all the time, because they have a loser mindset. They have a negative mindset. They're always in a position of lack. So even if they did get that $1 million, they would squander it because they would use that money to validate them for being the piece of garbage that they are and wind up broke. That's how you can see people get a bunch of money, win the lottery, and be broke a couple of years later. Because the money did not fix the human dumpster that is here and here. And if you constantly need material objects to fill a void in you that you do not have, there's never going to be enough money. You could buy the whole entire world and still feel empty. Now, what is the point of $1 million if you can't even go and do anything that you really enjoy because you have no joy? That just sounds like a curse. So what it is that these narcissist people sometimes get good luck, and we wonder why bad things happen to good people and why wicked people get everything. Because there's no bigger thing. If you think about it this way, if you're a terrible human being, you've burned everybody you come across, you've made life difficult for everybody, and then you get this huge lump sum of money. And in 2 years, you flat broke. So not only do you got to deal with the fact that you're a disgusting individual, people don't like you, you got rich and still lost it all. So what's next? The grave. That's what's next. That's the despair and the hole that they're in all the time. So nothing you're going to do with your good nature, your Holy Spirit, your light of God, your love, compassion, care, concern, or money is going to change that. All you're doing is throwing your money in a hole. That makes no sense. Why do that to yourself? Why do that to yourself? But these people have every opportunity to see that the path they chose is leading nowhere but to the grave. Everybody's going to die. But chosen ones will live again. They ain't got that. They're going straight to the fire for a lifetime of wickedness. But take that positive reinforcement ability that you have and use it. Because the same way a toxic, narcissistic person always got something, a pity party in their mouth, a pity dick in their mouth, pardon the language, you have a positive mindset, which is why no matter what you go through, you always seem to come back and bounce back bigger than before. Because it starts up here. And then once it comes out into reality, you manifest what you've been thinking about. Why do you think everything they think about, these people don't try, they don't do nothing. They try to use their kids for money. They try to use other people for money or what they can get. That's why they always lose it. Because it don't matter what they have in their hand, their mind is in a negative mind state. So whatever they have in their hand is going to go away. It's going to constantly be going away. It's like trying to put water in a bucket with a hole in it. You pouring all this in, and say you go to a water fountain and pour all that water in the bucket. That's the millionaire status. That's the lottery winners. And what does it do? Leak right out the damn bottom. And they're mad at you because if you got that kind of money, and you will get the blessing that you want, or that God is going to grant to you, you ain't going to squander it like they will. And now they're mad because you know who they are, and they ain't getting a slice of shit. Pardon my language. They ain't getting nothing. They ain't getting a cut of nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. That's exactly what they get, nothing. So that's why it's important that we keep the positive dialogue going up here, so that when it comes out and manifests in your life, it comes out in a positive way. These people are negative up here, and everything they do with their hands is going to have a negative result. That's why they hate you. Because you're a winner and they're a loser. There's no way about it. That's why you can hear these horrible stories like, how do you squander $835 million in a lottery win? Because this is broken. You can put as much money in their hands as you want. What does it say in the Bible? A fool and his money are quickly separated. These are foolish people. And they know everything, so you can't even talk sense to a foolish person. A foolish person will take wisdom and throw it to the side because they know better. This is the epitome of that definition. Oh, I know better. You see all this money I got? You didn't get it because you were a good person. You got it because when you lose all of that money, it's going to give you that much more reason to know that you have squandered everything God gave you. Just in case they was on the fence thinking that they still might be a good person. No, those winnings, that money, and as quickly as it leaves, will let you know that you didn't deserve that money to start with. That's why it came to you. Just to throw some more dirt on that grave that they are cruising towards. Yeah, the narcissists are cruising towards that grave, and that's what they get. Our lives are going to be filled with setbacks and joy. What's up, Sharon? What's going on? It's good to see you too. Setbacks and joy. Setbacks and joy. Narcissists is just setback after setback after setback after setback. That's it. That's it. You could cut these people off and peer into their lives 5 years later. I wouldn't recommend you do it because once you're done with them, be done with them. You could peer back into their lives 5 years after going no contact and they ain't nowhere. They are no better off than they was before. What's up, Selena? What's up, Prince of Peace? I'm glad to see y'all here. I appreciate y'all coming. But this is about embracing the win. Because we got to realize this. Even on those days when we don't feel like we are at the top of our game, we still light years beyond them. So even at your lowest, you're still better than them. And that's not ego. That's not ego because narcissists work in ego. It's the fact that we continue to try. We don't let nobody put us down. We don't let nobody make us lose our sparkle, our shine. It may hurt for a minute, but we pick ourselves up and try again. That's what we do. That's all we've ever done. That's why we made it this far. That's why they hate us. What's up, Derek? When I'm dealing with toilets, this is a odd question, but when I'm dealing with like the toilet and things, the bathroom and stuff like that, I have a pair of gloves on my counter. But dishes and stuff like that, I keep a bottle of bleach with soap. So after I do my dishes and stuff, I go over everything with bleach. I go all over everything with bleach. The cutting board, all of that. I always do. Because, it's better to be safe than sorry. We've always operated this way. Because we're trying to move up. Narcissists are always moving back. Thank you, Unguarded Hour. Thank you for what you did. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, y'all, guys. I got moderators. I got my moderators on the team with me. On the Intuitive Anthony channel. Miss Choi and Unguarded Hour. They will be getting rid of all the vermin, the bugs, the toxic roaches and rats that seem to seep their way in. They on the job, so they will, that will be cast aside. So don't worry about that, y'all. We can continue our conversation. But that positive reinforcement is what works them most because they can take away your car. Narcissists can take away your money. They can lie and steal. That's what they do. But they can't take away what's up here. And they may take physical objects, but those physical objects are not going to stay with them because they got it by dishonest means. So it will disappear as fast as they acquired it. But what they can't get from you that is most powerful is this up here. That's what it is. Because they're sitting here frustrated because they haven't been able to break you. And that demon is getting tired of waiting for your soul. And it's starting to look like they never going to get it. And they're not going to get it because now we know what the game is. What's up, Hayes? Oh, yeah, I used to work at McDonald's. So I had this thing with Happy Meal toys and stuff like that. So I got about 21 years worth of Happy Meal toys. I got a trash can over here full of Happy Meal toys that have never been opened. I got boxes and boxes in the closet of Happy Meal toys. So I got a massive collection going on here. But that's just one of my little hobbies, just to keep me from dwelling on negativity and all of that stuff. But I'm glad you guys are here. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with some people, guys. But I'm about to continue going on. We balance continuous improvement in all areas. Anytime, I will put it this way, guys. Dreddy, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you for being here. This is what it is. Anything we put our hands on, the Bible tells us, and it's built into our programming. If you do it with the might of your hands, do it with all your might. Because there's no work, no device, no knowledge in the grave under the sun where you are going. That's how we move. We move with that with everything. If we say we're gonna babysit your kids, the kids are gonna be on the schedule. They're gonna eat their lunch at this time. All right, I need y'all to cut it out, calm down, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. It's gonna be handled like that, and they don't have to worry about us because we're not doing it to prove something to somebody else. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. What's up, F. McKeon? What's up, Tanya? That's what it is. We don't look for validation from other people. That's what narcissists do. They constantly looking for validation from other people just to let them know that they're not as awful as they really are. We don't need nobody to tell us that. We know what we've been through. We know what we survived. And we know that if we put our hands on a project to do it, we are going to do an excellent job. Not because we want praise or adulation from somebody else, because I could care less. People come and go. People say all kind of stuff. But I know in my heart that I did what I was supposed to do. Quick point. I had a friend of mine when I was young and in my 20s. We're dancing, really athletic dancers in the club. That was kind of our thing. I had this one performer come to me and said that they had to compete in this competition because they had won a prize earlier on. So they had to be there. And they was like, I want you to do me, talking about me. They wanted me to do the choreography. I don't really want to win. I just want to place. I just got to show up because I have an obligation. First thing, if I'm doing a choreography, I don't go out there to lose. I don't play. I'm sorry, and I know y'all feel that way too. I don't plan to lose. I don't go in there just to suck up space. If I'm going, we going hard or go home. Go hard or go home. That's how it always has been with Chosen Ones. We have always done that. That's what they hate about us. But the balance of continuing to improve in every area of our life, whether school, financial, work, kids, we tried to improve these narcissists for a very long time to our own detriment. That's how much stick-to-itiveness we got in us. That's how much fight we got in us. That we tried to help somebody who was giving us obvious signs that they couldn't be saved. So we love a challenge, but we got to realize when those challenges are worth fighting for and when they're worth letting go. And this content right here is letting a lot of us know out there that, you know what, you can't save everybody. But again, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is below. Super Chats are available. Thank you to everybody that contributed to the channel. Llewellyn, Linda, Cheryl, and Purpose Driven by Peace. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. You got to have an abundant mindset. You got to be able to tell yourself that, you know what, the situation may be dark right now. Everybody ain't going to have a good day every day. You know what I'm saying? But we don't let that push us into an impulsive decision that could fuck up our future. See, that's what narcissists do. They have no prospects for the future because they're living in the moment. Because tomorrow ain't promised to them. Because that same demon that's got them attacking you can come back and sweep their ass right off the planet, and God is not going to stop them because they gave their heart over to that entity. So they know that. That's why they live in the present. The future ain't promised to them. They know they don't deserve a future, but you do. So an abundant mindset is a lifelong ability that we have been cultivating and harnessing because of all the abuse and stuff that we went through in the past. And they can take any possession from you, but they can't take that. And they know that. And they're like, damn, why do we keep coming after this person? And every time they just seem to keep bouncing back. They just keep seeming to keep going. They can mess with you financially, physically to a point, mentally, but they can't turn off that abundance mindset. We already know that it may look dark right now, but tomorrow's another day. They don't even think about tomorrow because they know where the hell they're going. They know where they're going. So all they want to worry about is the here and now. What can I get now? What's up, Never Say Never? What's up, Llewellyn? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the contribution, too, to the channel. Another one, Llewellyn. I appreciate you. Abundance mindset, so they can take your physical possessions. They can torment you for a time and half a time until God says no more. They're going to continue to talk trash because that's the only thing they got running through that wicked little brain of theirs is negativity. So they're going to constantly spew that out because too much bile will make a body septic. So they got to get it out on somebody. And chosen ones are peaceful and loving. So if they can destroy you in the process by putting you down with the overflow of garbage coming out of their being, it's a win-win for them. They don't realize they already lost. That's why I'm telling us we got to embrace the win. Every day that we up and we know what the game is with these people, embrace that win. And now that you know that you're going to win, they know you know that they're going to lose. They're losers all the way. And that's not being arrogant or boastful. They're winners and they're losers. If two people playing chess, somebody going to win, somebody going to lose, right? But since they chose to attack you as the chosen ones, it's time to let them know, we know who you are. And you ain't going to win this. You didn't win before. You didn't win it back then and them years ago. You ain't going to win now. And now we got more information than we had back then. So tell me how the hell they supposed to win. They can't. And they know that. But they don't want you to tell them that. No, I'll tell you. You didn't hold your tongue when you was coming at me. What's up, M33? What's up, High Vibration? I appreciate y'all being here. They didn't pull no punches with you when they was dogging you out and treating you like all types of things. Now we got the information, we got the game, we got the community, we got each other to depend on. Just like my moderators, Miss Choi and Unguarded Hour. That's what I'm talking about. We got a community here. And that pisses them off because they so used to us being by ourselves. Because we were in a situation where we had a bunch of people that all seemed to move the same. Same haircut, same clothes, same outfits, same disposition, same nasty mouth, same wicked behavior, same shady dealings. But we stood alone because we didn't rock with these people. We knew there was something wrong here. Now we know what it is. So now that we got this community going, we got something that they've had the whole time. It didn't help them, but if we was able to make it against all of these people by ourselves, imagine how much stronger we're going to be with a team together. Thank you to my moderators. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. But that abundant mindset is the thing that they can't take from you because financial stuff like that and physical possessions can come and go. That does not determine the value of one's soul. But that abundant mindset, they can't reach in your brain and pull that out. They can't snuff it out of you because they tried to do that and that didn't work either. They tried to psychologically murder you. Some of them even went physical, but that's what the police are for, and that's what weapons are for. That's what tasers are for. That's what a piece is for. So with every action is a reaction. Every action is a reaction. But see, they had their team and they still couldn't get over on you. They still couldn't take you out the game. They couldn't snuff out your light. Now we got a team. Turnabout is fair play, right? And a lot of these narcissists pick little kids. You ever heard about people adopting kids and locking them in the basement and abusing them and stuff like that just to get a check? And then once a month or once a year when they have to do that review, they dress them up all nice and the kids sitting there looking scared because they got to be on right now so that that narcissistic foster parent can keep getting checks for them while treating them like a prisoner. The video I did about the Club Shay Shay and stuff, just a side note, it's got some of that in there too, y'all. I'm going to put that video up. It's part 1 of it. I'm going to put it up after I get done with the lives and get some things done that I need to get done, guys. But just pay attention to the channel. Recommend it, like, comment, and subscribe it to somebody else who may need it because a lot of people have been going through this kind of stuff and they haven't really known what the heck was going on. So anybody that we could turn on to this information will see a whole new side. And what better way to show people what we going through as chosen ones and what we have been going through than to show it to them with somebody they can recognize, a celebrity. So some of these people are fans of these certain celebrities. But once I lay this stuff down and show you what is really going on with people, no matter if they're famous or not, this is what it is. There's the children of God and there's the children of the enemy. And this is just going to open their eyes further. That's all it is trying to pass this information to one person to another because everybody's been with some kind of abuse. But this narcissism is, people are dying because of this. So like a couple of weeks ago when I had a live, Just a side note, guys, I'll be going live just on Tuesdays. Just on Tuesdays. I'll still be putting up content, but with Lamont trying to get his prosthetic leg and things going on in the house and all these appointments and other stuff that has to be done, I don't want to burn myself out. And every time I come and do lives with y'all, I want y'all to get the information that y'all need to have, the stuff that God has given me to give y'all. Because this is very vitally important. And I'm not trying to phone nothing in. We have never been in the nature of doing something just for the sake of doing it. If we either gonna do it with all our might or we're not gonna touch it. That's what it is. What's up, Sunshine? Thank you for being here. After that abundance mindset, you got to reshape your thinking, because a lot of times narcissists work by wearing you out over time. They wear you down. You get tired of it. But some of these people are sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, cousins, friends. What's up, Prince of Peace? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for helping to the channel. This is the thing. You got to reshape your thinking, because after a while, blinded by the truth, welcome. What's up? Thank you for being here. You got to reshape your thinking, because narcissists work over a long period of time. They slowly chip away at the person and the soul that you are and try to give you such an emptiness inside of you that that demon that's attached to them can have legal access to you. That's why they always seem to be around you. You can never get rid of these dogs. You can never get rid of them, because they got a job to do. And if they don't do it, that ass is smoke. They ass is smoke, and they know it. So at all costs, they got to get you, because you are their assignment. What's up, Sharon? So by reshaping your thinking, you got to go into your subconscious mind of all those years and times that you've been around this negative dog, and they've been saying little things to chip away at your self-esteem and your self-worth, and you got to rewrite that programming. You got to rewrite that programming. But see, chosen ones are very, very smart, very intellectual. And how many of y'all, you don't have to put it up in here if you don't want to. When you were young and dealing with a narcissistic family, they try to have you tested or say you was crazy or say this or say that, or try to get a check for you or something along them lines. Because they know you already defeated them. So they thinking that we slow. That's because we not playing our hand. We let it play the way it's supposed to play, because God sent us in their lives to be a witness to their behavior. That's why we never retaliated. We just sat there watching, because that was not our mission. Our mission by God was to come and bear witness to the crap they doing. So when they try to come before the Creator with this, I was this and it was that. No, my child was there with you. And wherever my child was, I was there with my child. And I saw what you did. I don't need my child to be there, but I wanted him. I want my kingdom to know what the opposition is. Instead of God saying something and everybody just following it, He's going to let you see it for yourself. He's going to let you see it for yourself. And since we have the Spirit of God in us, it's going to repel and disgust us the same way it disgusts God. That way we can see a first-hand account of why these people are going to be damned for eternity. Why? Because we're like, if somebody starts crying, and tell me if I'm wrong, chosen ones, when a narcissist, if you dealt with a covert or even a bad person and they start crying, your empathy will almost make you feel bad for them if you didn't know what kind of dog they really were. But God wants you to know, so He's going to let you see it. And the whole time they've been raiding you and putting you down and treating you bad, don't say nothing. Your time is coming. Now that you chose it, and now that you know what the game is, and you done started cutting these people off, now they know the game has changed. And now you got all the information you did not have that they deprived you of when you were younger or when you was in that relationship. Now you got all of it. So instead of them being up here and you playing down here in the valley and they shooting at you, now the tables are leveled off. And I'm telling you, the same fight we had to get over all of that stuff the narcissists put us through is the same fight we're going to bring to their house. The best defense is a good offense, and now the game is getting good. And so the same people they talking to you about and smearing you to are watching with bated breath. Because they're like, you know what? We couldn't stop him before. I ain't really got nothing to do with this, but I want to see how this play out. And then they go start watching your videos or trying to get into your world just to see where you at emotionally and mentally when it pertains to these narcissists. The old way ain't working no more. They love to cry. And see, our empathetic nature will make us feel bad, but we quickly put that empathy in check because we know what kind of individual they are. Oh, but they'll cry. They'll try to sell their kids. I mean, how many people in Hollywood heard about Corey Feldman and Corey Haim? Their parents was pimping them out in Hollywood. But they didn't care as long as them checks was coming to them. There's no different than them putting your kid in the back of their house and making them declared crazy so they can keep getting money from them. People see it on the Hollywood scale, but they don't see this stuff happening every day in their life. So my next video that I'm going to put on the channel later tonight is going to show you the Hollywood side. And what we do here is talk about real life and real people and real situations so that then once they get an idea of what's going on, they'll know exactly what to look for. Because see, these dogs, these narcissists have been traveling around messing up as many people as they possibly can. What's up, Capri? Where am I from? I'm in United States, South Carolina. Use, I don't understand. What's up, Jesus? I'm not sure. Jesus is Lord, I'm sorry. These glasses ain't hitting with all this light. But yeah, welcome for being here, Jesus is Lord. Thank you so much for being here. See, this is what it is. By reshaping your thinking, you are subconsciously going into your mind and throwing out all of that toxic garbage that they implanted. They implanted these wicked seeds of doubt, confusion, frustration into your mind, hoping that they will take root. Nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because if it was going to take root, it would have snuffed us out years ago. It would have snuffed us out years ago. But they know we don't operate like everybody else. They may have been able, these narcissists may have been able to pull this crap and mess up a lot of good people. But they know there's something different about you. Because why the hell are you still alive? Why haven't you killed yourself yet? Why haven't you put yourself in harm's way? Running away from a problem that you did not create while they sit on the side and watch the play-by-play. Oh, but now that you're speaking up and putting boundaries in place, you're different than you were. So what else do you know? What else is going on? What else is God talking to you about? But these are the same narcissists that'll sit up in church and act like they holier than thou. Yes, Lord, yes. And then go outside and try to attack somebody right in the parking lot. See, this is the type of thing. But see, the church is supposed to be giving people information like this to better one's life. The church ain't doing none of that. All they want is your rent money. Give me your rent money. Give me your rent. No. That has gone off to the side. And see, this kind of information, just because we don't have a drum or some big ass black lady screaming to the top of her lungs, distracting you with all this emotion and stuff like that, instead of giving you the information that's going to save your life or save the life of your kids or to save the life of your family members or somebody that you really care about that's going through a hard time. All they want to do is give you cotton candy. That cotton candy is not going to sustain you. It ain't going to give you no vitamins. It ain't going to give you no energy. All it's going to do is give you a sugar rush and crash you down. This is exactly what the narcissist does in your life. That's all they do. That's all they do. Servant of Jesus, what's going on? The church is your temple. God talks to us. We don't need to be around all of that. All these trappers. You got cathedral churches that could support a whole country by what they put in that building. God don't need all of that. You are the vessel. You are the vessel for God. But see, what's up, Clara? What's up? Thank you for being here. That's what it comes down to. So you got to reshape your thinking, because even if you cut these dogs off, what's up, Verza? Once you cut these dogs off, they still have been in your company for a while, so you don't know what kind of seeds they tried to plant in your subconscious. So by positive reinforcing yourself and reshaping your thinking, you are getting rid of all trying to put it in you. That's what it is. Think of your past pain. And I know this is very uncomfortable because sometimes because sometimes you can be in a good mindset and you see something or in a movie that takes you back to an awful period or difficult time. Sometimes you have to go down that road. That way you know what you overcame. And that everybody ain't doing this. Everybody don't have the strength to do what we do in Chosen Ones. Everybody don't have that. So you can dive into that memory, but don't stay there too long. And remember, you came through it for a reason. So what are you going to do differently now than you did back then? Narcissists don't self-improve because they know everything. Do you know how messed up it is to see for the first 10 years of your life that everybody came in contact with you ran and you were no better off than you were 10 years ago? Now make that 10 years 20, 30, 40, 50. So you spent the whole lifetime losing every connection, every bit of money, every bit of success, every bit of love that was coming to you. You lost all of it. You lost all of it. They know their life is worth nothing. What's up, Paul? Yeah, I'm going to be doing my lives on Tuesdays, guys, but I'll still be putting up content like I will later this evening. But Tuesdays will be 3 o'clock. The only reason I scheduled it for 4 today is because I thought we had to go see about Lamont getting his prosthetic leg. But the devil came through and created an issue, so that appointment was changed. But Tuesdays at 3 o'clock will be my normal time, guys. Think about that past pain. And you think about the feelings you had. What's up, Christelle? What's going on? Appreciate you too. Think about that. Think about what you went through while you was in that pain and you did not let it break you. And you learned something from that experience so where you never have to revisit that location again. Narcissists never learn that. So they just keep burning people and getting screwed over because that's what they deserve. And the cycle just keeps going and going. And what they're doing is trying to make that circle big by scooping up as many chosen ones and people and kids. And they just burning everybody and tossing them to the side because they got nothing to lose. They're already dead. Just like our zombie, they already dead. They just want to drag somebody down there with them. But let the Lamia come up and take them down the hill by themselves. Good luck to you. Let me know how it work out for you. But we all know how that's going to play out. They know it too. Pook rib, pook tib, poquito, 777. Okay, I like that. I like that. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. Well, see, that's the thing. Think about that pain. Think about that pain and how it made you feel. And then you take that pain and you twist it around and you alchemize that to make it positive reinforcements. Okay, it can't be as bad as that situation I went in all them years ago with so-and-so and so-and-so. So how do I change this? And it's not going to hurt as it did back then. Because when we were younger as chosen ones, we have had our heart broken by people that we honestly loved, that we thought loved us. Now there's no more rose-colored glasses on. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I'm sorry that dog won't hunt. So they can come back with all that hoopla. It's like Charlie Brown. Womp, 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 womp. That's all you hear. Because they lie so bad, they don't even know they lying. And you know how messed up it is to be lying so damn bad and actually believe you telling the truth? And then when somebody confronts you on that lie, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we in crazy land now. We in crazy land now. But they want you to support their delusion. Because as long as you deny your reality as a chosen one, you're getting further and further away from your soul self so that there's just enough room for that entity that's possessing them to get into you. What's up, Corey? Appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the channel and the live. That's what it comes down to. Because see, if you sit around a narcissist long enough, you may try to help them at one point and you may just never get comfortable with their wickedness. Because once you do, you are opening up a doorway for that entity to come and possess you too. What's up, Kane? Yeah. So think about the past. Don't dwell in there long, but make sure that you remember how you got to this point so that you appreciate the person that you are for not giving up. Because many have. Many have died. But you are still in the game. And now you got more information than you had before. So what are you going to do with it? Remember when they ran us through the gauntlet? Remember when they had us pulling out here, trying to figure out what world were we living in? What is this? Now you got the information. So while they was tormenting you, now all we got to do is torment them with the truth because they're allergic to the truth because their father is the father of lies. It's not like we out there calling them a fat this or a skinny that or a dumb this or a dumb that. I mean, those things may apply, but the way you hurting them the most is by telling the truth. That's not an insult. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. But that stuff kills them. Now you want to think about your joy. Think about the joy you have. I mean, In our history, in our past, we have had a lot of traumatic, especially by these dogs. They went out of their way to give you trauma because people hurt people. And since I didn't have this, I'm gonna make sure nobody's happy around me. Who in the hell is gonna want to stay around a dumpster fire like that? Hot dumpster water. That's all they are. But see, when they wore that mask, they were able to persuade you to believe that they were a good person. Now that you know what they are, oh, no, 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 no. I see why you behave the way you do. Because you're garbage. That kills them. You want to make a narcissist mad, call him a loser. Are you lying? No. And sometimes the truth is cruel. Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. What's up, butterfly? It is what it is. But see, now that you see them for who they really are, they know there's no way, there's no coming back from that. They know that. They know that. And when they look at you, because narcissists are very good at reading subtle cues. The same way chosen ones have discernment and can use our abilities to help other people, they have certain abilities too, but they use them for evil. Every inclination of their heart is wickedness all the time. All the time. And now that you know what the game is, you just handle it accordingly. Everybody don't deserve your empathy. Yeah, dark empaths. They on the other side of the coin. So that same empathy we use to bring people up and to build love and to build community and to want to see everybody prosper, they're using it in reverse. What's up, Sunshine? Yeah, they're gross individuals. They're just like nobody will go out of their way to be a friend of somebody that they know is like that. You wouldn't piss on them if they was on fire. And you know how bad and low you gotta be for somebody don't want nothing to do with you. Just the very sight of you makes their stomach turn. It makes their stomach spoil. Tell me what kind of craziness that is. What's up, Alexander? Hey guys, if you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down below. We also have the super chats, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with somebody. And don't forget, after the video, after the live today, guys, I will be putting a video up this evening pertaining to the Club Shay Shay interviews that had to deal with Cat Williams, Monique, and how this applies to chosen ones. Because there is some things in here that when you watch those interviews and you read between the lines, it's going to paint the whole picture. This is part one of a couple of other parts that I'm going to do, but I got to do those in sections because there's a lot of information that's coming out through that. But remember your joy. And remember this too. You guys still have joy. Do you know the narcissist wakes up every day with never going to be able to fill that hole that is in them? Because that demon took that soul away. That's just an empty vessel that they can hop in and out of. That's it. So you waking up with the positivity and the chance of inspiring somebody tomorrow or doing something great tomorrow. There ain't nothing good coming for these people. Ain't nothing coming for them but the grave or the hat man or one of them shadow people or this dark mist. That's all that's coming for them. They know that. But now you know it too. So you don't have to worry about trying to help somebody who can't be helped. Now you can take your tools and your powers and your resources and help somebody who appreciates it. And they know that. And that's what's going to kill them most of all. Because narcissists don't like to work. They like somebody else to do the work. But now you ain't throwing a penny at them. You ain't throwing a penny at them. You ain't helping them through nothing. Because everything that's going wrong in their lives is something they created for themselves. I give to the needy, not the greedy. What's up, Sunshine? Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that so much. Yes, guys. But see, that's the thing. Your joy is something they never have. Have you ever noticed that when you're around certain people like this and you happy and you got a good spirit about you, it burns them up. Then they got to say something nasty to you. They have to. Because how dare you have joy and they don't get to have none? Well, honey, or baby, or boo, or whatever you want to call yourself, neek, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. I didn't sell my soul. You did. You did. I'm sorry to deal, but what is it? The buyer beware? Oh, it didn't turn out as good as you thought it was, huh? That sucks to be you. But it ain't got nothing to do with me, and you ain't gonna take my joy. And chosen ones, that's what we can do. You kill them with your joy, because that's something they will never have. They will never have that. They will never have that. I appreciate everybody who's contributed to the channel, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. But that joy, if you say something, say a narcissist ticks you off and you say something, Poquito, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Say a narcissist come at you and say some slick shit, right? You say some slick shit back. I wouldn't recommend it because you're going to give your power away. YG Red, thank you for being here. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I always put a touch of class on stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If it makes me feel better to drink it out of that, it gives me. I'm getting prepared for that penthouse that the Lord got for me. There it goes. You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is that joy that you have, if a narcissist say some slick shit to you, and you say something back to them, they don't care. They do not care if you say something positive or negative to me or to them. They want you to say something positive or negative because what you're doing as a chosen one, your light and your level is up here. They know they down here. So if they can get you to say something pissy, it makes it look like y'all on the same page. Because if you such a king or queen up here, now how in the hell are you gonna let a peasant bother you? It's no concern of mine. I'm sorry. Some say all kind of stuff. If that's what gets them to sleep at night, we don't have that. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Misery loves company. So they want to try to get you off that happiness that you have because that pisses them off more than anything. The fact that you can be happy. The fact that you got a future. They got nothing but death in the grave and destruction in their path. That's all they create. And now that you know that there ain't no good coming from them, you just wash your hands of it. They know that. They know that. So I wouldn't say nothing to them. Kill them with your kindness. Smile at them. But don't entertain their company because everything out their mouth is a lie. I wouldn't do that. Think about the times. Now, this is important, but this is going to sound really jacked up. But you got to think about it this way, guys. Think about the times you came near death because of these dogs. When you was at your wit's end. Say you was dealing with an addiction issue, or drinking, or just living wild in the streets, or putting yourself in unsavory situations just to escape the torment of these people. Think about how many times you came close to being in a bad situation with bad people, or being at a party where something popped off, and somehow you always seem to survive. And you never know, these narcissists have been planning to set you up the entire time. But remember all those times you came close to death, but it never touched you. That's because your father was with you the entire time. Think about those times. Because if you really feeling that low, if you think about all the times you almost died, you're going to realize you got a reason for being here. You're going to realize you got a reason for being here. And that is all the more reason to pick yourself up and try again. And never put yourself in a situation where you're that close to death again. And with these people out of your life, they can't orchestrate your downfall because they can't get close enough to you to do it. Oh no, yeah, we've already demagnetized this place, so all these creepy people just slide right off. No. You're not putting yourself in harm's way anymore. But remember those times, because if you were supposed to be gone, God would have just went ahead and done away with you. But you got something to do here. Because God needs his army to be strong. Because these dogs are trying to infect everybody in the world with fleas. Think about your big accomplishments. Some of us have written books, working on screenplays, putting together scripts, finishing college, finishing high school, living, working, and taking care of themselves, their kids, their future on their own without anybody there to big them up. Think about those accomplishments. Everybody can't do that. I know there was this one woman that lived in the area close to me way back in the day when I was a kid and didn't have no option of where I was. This lady was born, lived in the same place, and died in the same place without ever going anywhere else. Never even went outside of town. Tell me what kind of existence that is. Oh, and the lady, she was a wretched human being. Real nasty mouth. And truth be told, I wouldn't want her to go to New York or anywhere else and torment them people with that face, that body, that mind, that kind of tongue. No. But she never left where she started out from. A lot of narcissists are like this. They want to hold you down so that you don't go nowhere. Because sky's the limit for you. They're dead in the water. They just walk around zombies. They're walking around zombies. And they don't like the fact that you have potential that they will never have. Because a demon don't give a soul back. You made a decision at 5, 6, 7 years old that you can never get back out of. How stupid could you be? Even us as chosen ones, we went through the hell. We went through the fire because of these people. But we did not turn our back on God, because we may not be able to see where God is moving right now because of the situation that we're in. But tomorrow we might feel better than we did today. But you can't feel better tomorrow if you gave away your soul today. Going through. It's always cloudy outside to them. What's up, Moonlights, Tara? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being. That's what it comes down to. So you think about them accomplishments, no matter how small is. See, this is the thing. Narcissists like to make your accomplishments feel small. Let me tell you about this dog. One of the narcissists told me, this is some stupid shit, pardon my language. Okay, now I graduated high school by myself. Nobody showed up, and I went off to college and wrote some books while I was in college, because I was doing like 18 credits. So I was in school from 8 in the morning to 11 at night, and I'd have layovers between classes. So I wanted to write a book. I started writing a book, ate my lunch while I was waiting for my next class to start. This gosh doggone it, covert narcissist told me I had college prep classes. You had college prep classes in the 8th grade. Sorry, bitch, you never finished high school. But they do this in competition with you finishing something. Say you graduated high school, graduated college, wrote these books. They say that like their college prep classes in 8th grade can compete with you graduating college or graduating high school. In what world does that equate? But they can't let you have your moment because they want to piss all over it and take your moment. They want you. They want to be you, period. So you could say you graduated college. I had college prep classes in 8th grade. You never graduated high school. So what the hell is a college prep class going to do to somebody who never graduated high school? Better yet, you never graduated college and you never wrote 2 books. You never bought a house. All you did was get with a bunch of men, have a bunch of kids, and none of the daddies see none of the kids. You old, and ain't nobody going to marry you because you've already burned everybody. So you're getting ready to be an old spinster with a wretched soul that's going to get put in a foster home. And then orderlies are going to abuse you or leave you in the corner, soiled yourself because nobody wants to be around you and ain't nobody checking up on you. And that's because the narcissist has done everything in their lifetime to make sure that nobody stays beside them for the long haul. The only thing they got is that demon sitting with them. And eventually that demon's going to be like, you know what, you ain't out here doing my job. Then what the hell are we letting you live for? And when that demon gets a hair up his ass and decides to take them out of the game, God ain't going to do nothing because they gave their life to that entity. Now you see why they mad with you? Yeah. It's different when you really, really look at it. Because I couldn't understand, why is this person always so negative? Okay, today may have not been a good day, but tomorrow's another one. Tomorrow's not going to be a good day either because they already lost their soul. They know that they're on a steep decline this way. That's why they always more pissier than the day before. And when a narcissist gets old and they get ready to go to that home, they are the most wretched human beings. To the point where the family lets them go into the home and don't visit them, don't call them. And the narcissist is so evil that the nurses don't want to go in there and deal with them. Sometimes they so bad that the nurse won't even change them because they don't want to deal with that garbage. Next thing you know, they got bed sores. Next thing you know, they got rashes and all of this stuff because they are so toxic, nobody don't want to be with them. And you better be careful about these homes that these narcissists go to, because some of these narcissists go up in here thinking that they're going to treat these people any old kind of way. And then somebody gets put in that home. Now say this person got a family that does love them. An empath that has gotten old. And that narcissist is in that hospital tormenting them orderlies and nurses. Give me 2 days. We're going to have a bed open for you in just a minute. Because that's going on. When COVID was going on, people, the fire trucks and the ambulances were going back and forth to these old folks' homes. Because all they're going to do is stamp COVID on the damn death certificate. Ain't nobody going to ask no questions. And these narcissists have already had everybody in their life abandon them because they have been such a terrible person. What's up, Pablo? Narcissists in India are exactly the same way. See, this is the thing. We may not even understand the languages of other countries that we are not familiar with, but their moves are still the same, Pablo. They're still the same. They still do the same thing. It's like they're playing out the same playbook. But the devil only gives them a certain amount of options that they can do. It's the only thing, and it's the same universal. It's the same universal. Because you could deal with a narcissist here in America and decide to go to India. And when you get there, you meet somebody with the same spirit as the person that you just left. Because their bodies are nothing but doorways for these demons to walk in and out of. Because see, demons can't be everywhere like God can. So they piggyback off of one narcissist to another. And these narcissists hate each other, but they all do the same stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. And the only difference is now is that you're awake and you know what the game is. And that's why I want y'all to hit like, comment, and subscribe and share this with our brothers and sisters out there all over the world. Because it don't matter what country you in or what part of the world you in. They all do the same thing. Sleep paralysis. I had my first bout with that when I was staying with the covert narcissist who was a close family member of mine. I woke up in the room. I could see the light from the sun coming through the blinds. I'm laying on the bed, but I could not move. And I'm freaking out. But see, I've always been a student of the Bible. I've always had that in me. So what I did is immediately stand there, laying in the bed, and immediately start talking to God. And when I said the name Jesus, at the time, that was before I started researching religion and finding out about Yahweh, Yeshua, and trying to make sure that I put some respect on my Savior's name. Not because the church told me to do it, because the church wants you to stay asleep. I did it because I wanted to get closer to my Creator. So when I mentioned that name, eventually I was able to move. But see, and I was staying in the house of this covert narcissist. So I have a couple of other experiences like hearing the voice of God. That video is one of the first ones on my channel, so you may have to go all the way down. But I actually heard the voice of God. I was staying with the covert narcissist, and I had prayed to God the night before because I felt like I was getting ready to die. I just felt like I was burnt out because I was going from one narcissistic situation to another. And I got down on my knees and prayed. What's up? What's up, Carrie? Appreciate you being here. Yes, ma'am. Yeshua HaMashiach. See, this is the thing. And so I was praying to God that, please don't let me die. And if I die, I don't want to be away from you. The next night I went to sleep. The devil came to steal it. So I'm in my dream and it's foggy. You can't really see nothing, but I see this man staring at me. Just staring in my face like I'm looking at the camera right now. He had on a monk's robe and I saw two little horns right here. And I looked at him and I did like this and I woke up in the bed shaking. So the seed that God planted, the devil tried to come in and take. And I was staying with the covert narcissist. So when I was praying, that demonic energy was already in that house. And they could not get to me. So when the devil started waking me up in my sleep and I woke up, I just started laughing. Because I had already literally heard the voice of God the day before. And I know what he came here to do. Because God's words was already written on my heart a long time ago. And it's like that with y'all too. Because the world could tell you that something is right to do. But in your heart of hearts, you know this ain't right. Oh, you still gonna get your paycheck, but that doesn't do anything to save your soul. Narcissists don't see it that way because they have no soul. They're gone. Appreciate it, 5150. Be proud of your abilities. Because see, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make you feel like you was crazy for believing in what you believe in. Because they don't believe in nothing. And they have nothing to believe in. Because they forsake that part of themselves way before they had enough information to make a decision as stupid as that. That's not our problem. That's their problem. That's their issue. That's their hang up. But what they want you to do is carry their crap for them. They want you to carry their karma. That's why anytime you was in that narcissist's life, you got punished for being with this person. Hardships that were coming to them, became your problem because you was associated with them. You see what I'm saying? Like they had all this bad karma coming to tear their ass up. But because you cared for this person and didn't see that this person was exactly the narcissist that they are, you stayed there and went through that dark period with them when that was not your karma to take. That's theirs. And they know that. But now they can't get that to save their damn life. And as they get older and get more mean and snarly and terrible, the people that are willing to put up with this are dropping off. Take pride in some of the people you have passed. The people that have passed away and you are still here, their death is not a good thing. I'm not saying that at all. But be proud that you're still here. Because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people do not have that. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. And as long as you can bless God in the small times, he has no problem giving you the bigger times. Because you were a good child, a good student when you had nothing. These people, they can get them $5, $10, and now they talking crazy to everybody. Oh, I'm all this, I'm all that. That's why they never keep anything long. Because they don't know how to handle it when they get it. And they damn sure ain't gonna look out for nobody else. So why give it to them? But sometimes, just to show them how jacked up their situation is, you could have $1 million and still be the saddest person in the world. We get $1 million, any of us get $1 million right now, we good. Because we still got our chance of going to our mansion in heaven. We good. And we can help people because we enjoy helping people. That's probably why we stayed in the narcissist company for so long. Now you're free from these evil and wicked people, and they know that. And they know that there's no lie they can spin, no phony, fake, demonic gift that they can try to give you, that they don't put some bad juju on to give to you. It's going to change that. You know who they are. They will never get back in. Oh, that don't mean they ain't going to try, because they're worthless like that. They're hot garbage. They're hot dumpster water. They will try, because they ain't got nothing to lose. They've already lost everything. So they will do it. But they know that there's no way. Because before, you might have given them another chance. But now that you know all the information, they ain't going nowhere. They on a short ride to nowhere. Especially in your eyes. Now, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now, it's another thing if you got all this information and you see how these people move and it all lines up and God done told you about these people and you go back, then you are taking that karma, their karma, onto yourself. Now you're in a point where God has literally woken you up and you still playing this game. God helps fools and babies. God helps those who help themselves. So once you know, it's time to go. Period. You have opportunities for tomorrow. They don't have none. And that's what pisses them off the most. Unguarded hour, yeah. Once God touches you and lets you know what it is, and then I swear that epiphany moment is like, oh my gosh, this is everything I've been going through. And I was literally having a complete fit because for so many years I had been asking, what is this, God? What is this? This is not right. This makes my skin crawl. What is this? And when I finally got the answer, God knew what I was going to do with it. Because God knows you better than you know yourself because he built you. He put you together. And he knows where he wanted you to be at. So he knew once I got this information, it just so happens that I was away from all of those people. God had already blessed me with a life, stability, which I never had, happiness, family, the family that I have now, love, joy, holidays, and all of this good stuff. And now he gave me this information about the people in my past. So what did I do? I took to the streets to warn other people so that they don't have to go through this either. Narcissists don't care about what you're going through. They only care what you can do for them. See, that's why we're not like that. Yes, Carrie. Last thing, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down below. There's also the Super Chats. I appreciate y'all being here, guys. I appreciate y'all, but it's going to be Tuesdays at 3 o'clock is when I'll do my lives, guys. I'll still be putting up videos and check on later tonight for that video I'm putting together, guys. But this is the last thing, guys, and then I'm going to let y'all go, and I appreciate y'all being here. You're free and full of possibilities, and this is what they hate the most because they know that you, after all the hardships you've been through, you didn't give up on God and God ain't giving up on you. And you got a reward coming. They know ain't no reward coming for them. The only thing coming for them is the grave. They know that. Po baby. But you, that's why they got to keep an eye and the ear on you. Because they know that now that they cut off, they got to work even harder to see exactly how high God is going to take you. Because for some people like narcissists who claim they don't love God and claim they don't believe in God, they are real damn scared. But not scared enough to stop the bull they doing, to stop the crap they playing in people's lives. Because see, they don't believe that God is going to strike them until he do. And when he does, it's too damn late for them. They know they on borrowed time. But our tomorrow can be as great as we want it to be. Because we still got the love of God. Spiritual living waters. Thank you for being here. That's what it comes down to. So anytime they see you smiling in a picture on Facebook, or because they will use dummy accounts to try to follow you and stalk you and harass the piss out of you because they have nothing going on for them. They'll never have anything going on. And they would rather focus on you than focus on the graveyard that's coming for them, or that demon that's coming for them. So you are the best of a bad situation. So if you really want to chew them up, smile, be happy, be joyful, be full of love in every one of your pictures or every one of your posts. That sends them into a frenzy because they know they will never have that. And that's exactly what they deserve for making that stupid deal to go against the creator who gave them the breath they have in their lungs. Hey, you get what you deserve, right? All right, guys, this has been my video. I appreciate you guys being here for the live, guys. I will be doing my lives on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, guys. I'll still be putting up content. Check on the channel later on to see that video that I'm putting up about the first part about what's going on with Club Shay Shay and how this applies to Chosen Ones content. Because it does, because there's a lot of information in there that now that Chosen Ones are starting to use that spiritual discernment, now you can look at the situation and be able to read between the lines and see what's exactly being said without it being said, guys. I'll talk to you again, guys. I'll be back live Tuesday at 3 p.m. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Unguarded Hour, thank you for moderating. Miss Choi, thank you for moderating. Thank you to everybody who contributed to the channel. Down in the description is more information if you'd like to help the channel, guys. But until then, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here, cold-blooded, y'all. Protect yourselves and be good, y'all. Peace.